Thanks for tuning in. My name is Hashim, and today we will be covering the Valley and its Phase 2 by Emaar. Before we start, let's take a look at the location of the valley. And before I do that, it's important to understand that the valley has been a very successful, one of the major, master communities by Emaar, and one of their true suburbs, where the price per square foot factor and the steady appreciation over the course of the last 5 years has been tremendous. And based on that trust, based on those stats, Emaar has decided that they will be announcing, or they have announced, the second phase of the valley, which will be even better and will only enhance the living and the capital growth of the particular area in question. As you can see on the map over here, this is a map of all Emaar communities. The valley is basically situated on the Al Ain Road, just before the intersection of Lebab Street over here, Lebab Road. It is approximately 25 minutes away to downtown Dubai, as you can see on the next slide as well. And this is the master plan of the valley. So over here you'll see this is the main Al Ain Road that's crossing. This is your Jabal Ali Lebab Road, and these are the Rugby 7s. Over here, this was the completed master plan of the valley, in which phases like Eden, Nara, Eden has been handed over. Nara will begin its handover shortly in a month or so, followed by Talia, then Arania, Elora, etc., etc. So all of this is now completed and completely sold out. Valley initially, basically, as you can see, they started off at a very low price range of 1.15 million dirhams with Eden, and now on the resale market, these particular townhouses, the 3 beds, are basically going for over 2.4 million dirhams on average. So hence there has been a total of 66% in total appreciation on the phases that have been handed over so far. And we anticipate the same for Nara, Talia, Orania, Elora, and so on by the time they are being handed over. Now, in the extension of the valley, what Emaar has done is they've introduced this themed park, just like a centrifugal force that attracts the community. They have introduced these new concepts that are basically a mixture of hills, the valley, then you've got rivers, which are lazy rivers which will flow, you've got the meadows and lush greens. Moving towards the positioning, as I said, it's barely a 5-minute drive to rugby stadiums, as you can see by here. This is the valley, this is the rugby stadium. You're 8 minutes to the Dubai Outlet Mall, 25 minutes to downtown Dubai and the Dubai Mall, and 25 minutes to the Dubai Airport. Now, when we talk about the valley, this is a unique opportunity, as this is going to be one of the most important launches of 2024, given the price per square foot, the sizes, and the layouts, because they are quite open. Now, as you can see over here as well, they have given expansive layouts, largest plot sizes till date for any 3 and 4 bedroom townhouse. I will explore that later on in the video as well. Just before we do that, take a look at the price surge over here. In 2019 December, Valley was launched, and in 2020 the price was around less than 600 dirhams per square foot. Over the course of 4 years, the price has gone up to 1,050 dirhams per square foot in the area on the resale market. And the total appreciation, as I said earlier, was 66%. Now, if you compare the surrounding communities for analysis as to why a valley is a suitable choice for appreciation, some launches in the DIP area that we just saw last month, for example, the Marks Riverside, and even Emaar's own the Country Club, they were at a per square feet price of 1,050 and 1,150 dirhams per square foot. But the main factor over here are the plot sizes and the build-ups. Please take a look into them and keep them into reference. Similarly, in November, when Haven by Eldar was launched, take a look at the price per square feet, 1200, and take a look at the plot sizes over here. Quite standard, you would assume. But however, when we actually can talk about the Valley's second phase, Emaar has still kept it less than 1,000 dirhams per square foot. So the three beds are approximately 993. Moving on, some important things about the valley. You've got a town center which is 70,000 square meters, some golden beach element, a sports village, and a kids' dale. And this is the main theme of the phase two of the valley. It's a big central park going around in a loop. You've got semi-detached and standalone villas in the center over here, and townhouses all around the other sides. This is how the Central Park will look like. Over 33 amenities will be placed over here. Then there will be dunescapes, forest walks, adventures, flower farms, etc., etc. As you can see over here, some renders of the community, and these are the two phases currently being launched, Velora and Venera. It is worth to note that all of these two phases that are being launched are in four plexes, so no more than four townhouses in a row. All single row. There is no back to back in Emaar anymore, because they have redefined what investors trust are going to be. Similarly, this is the upper half of the park, and Velora will have access to riverside, meadows, and on the upper hand side they will have access to the forest living over here, and the what do you call it, the rolling hills over this side. Similarly, for Venera, you will have the valley themed completely over here, and you will have the hills and the lush meadows over here this side. This is how the cluster map looks like for Velora. As you can notice, there will be multiple sizes and styles over here, so a total of 6 styles to choose from for the clients. And similarly for Venera, over 7 different sizes and styles to choose from. Some renders, once again, exteriors and interiors I'll show you, then we'll move on to the layouts. This is some of the interiors. By the way, the interior spaces have been also redefined, so the living space is over 450 square foot on average. Some exteriors, once again, of the basic models, some typical 3-bedroom townhouse fronts, typical 4-bedroom townhouse fronts, and here are the layouts. So now, the average size of plot that Emaar is giving you now is 1950 square foot. That is by far the biggest in the industry right now for any townhouse, along with the built up, which is 2450 as well. All townhouses come with the closed kitchens and extensive living spaces, grand entry foyers with 90 foot of entry foyers plus maids, they all are, and on the first floor all the bathrooms, if you can see, are en suite. So this is also a first for Emaar. Emaar, for the first time in its townhouses, is giving you all en suite washrooms across all formats, 3 and 4 bedroom townhouses as well. Once again, the average plot size for a 4-bedroom townhouse would be about 3,300 square foot, which is enormous. Obviously, they can stretch up to 5,500, but then again, depends on the pricing as well. The average built-up area will be somewhere around 2,754 or 2,800 square foot. Same thing, all en suite, one guest room at the bottom with a powder, and you'll have a living room space which is over 450 square foot. Then you'll have on the first floor all of the washrooms en suite. These are now the commercials. Amazing prices and amazing sizes. The 3 beds will be starting off at 2.48 million dirhams, and the 4 beds will be starting off at 2.84 million dirhams. However, the average unit for the average, let's say, plot sizes or the average built ups that are mentioned right over here, I would anticipate that for the 3 beds, this would cost you about anywhere 2.6 million for a decent, which will be over here in this area or in this area. And for the 4 bedrooms, let's say for the average size that is coming over here, you will probably get these corner ones on the park or on the meadows for about 3.05 or 3.1 million dirhams. But yeah, overall, amazing price and amazing project. The booking process commences tomorrow. Registrations are going to start, and then we will start the bookings on the 29th of June. If you have any question for the Valley Phase 2, I will leave my details in the YouTube comment section, and they will also be over there in the video. So just go ahead and let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to help. Thank you. Bye.